We're going against the Hexaghost. We've got choice at a colorless card, transform, which is just kind of a no, and then lose our starting relic. Just a common, random common. And that's a really good start for the Silent. Just the +1 strength on Dagger Spray, if we can pick it up. Super good. Paths, on the other hand, are kind of interesting. We'll go here. Maybe we'll go into this early shop to see if we can get the Dagger Spray with the +1 strength. I don't usually like taking an elite before a campfire like this, and if we were to take 3 guaranteed fights into this elite, that's our best odds of increasing our deck strength before we get here, but then this is a 4th combat right after our elite, so it's from the hard pool of fights. The alternative is to go on the right-hand side here and do like 3 combats into an elite campfire, but then we're bottlenecked into Flaming Elite. Sometimes that works out, sometimes it doesn't. This is a really nice start, actually. Oops. Oh, we didn't have the kill there. Okay. All right. Take an early deadly poison. Sure. Terror is also pretty good with the +1 strength. Okay. We will take a Catalyst with just a single poison card and then probably die to Gremlin Knob. But that's, you know, that's the risk. Slice and Piercing Wail. I will take Slice. We have a chance at a 3rd combat here, so we kind of have to consider whether or not we like where we're at with some of these elite fights. Thinking like Tri-Sentries, we are in a terrible spot with no potions, so I'm actually going to take the combat, I think. Alternatively, we could just take... No, we don't do that, because this shop is like always a dead node. Yeah, so I don't like the transform starts, especially on the Silent in particular. The Silent, so what you're looking to do in the Silent and also the Defect decks is get as good of a start, like as high of a tempo start as you can at the very beginning, from that Niao's gift or whatever. Ooh, skewer. And if you and in both of those situations on the Silent and the Defect, you're looking to remove your strikes, because by the end of Act 1, these are almost always, or they should be, in the way of whatever else you're trying to do with the rest of your deck. And defends are just kind of defense, right? Like, this is what gets in the way of a lot of those decks. We saw in our last Ironclad run that the strikes still do something if you get strength, and they scale a little bit, whereas with the Defect and the Silent, they never do. So ideally, you're transforming 2 strikes. However, the bulk of the Silence and the Defect's card kit revolves around skills and or powers. So if you transform 2 strikes and you happen to get a bunch of skills that don't do anything, you have 2 strikes and a neutralize to kill like a Jawworm or a Cultist. And there's decent odds that you just die on floor 1 because you've removed 2 strikes and just you can't scale. Like, you can't do the damage to kill them fast enough. Every once in a while, sure, you transform a strike into a die or something, and you feel really good about yourself. But it's a risk-reward assessment, and given how much of the Silent and the Defects kits rely on strikes through the first few floors, and even elite fights, frankly, as we're about to see as we go into this next one, it's just not worth it, usually. Almost always. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So this is 24. Give me something amazing. That's not it. Okay. I think this fight probably hurts quite a lot. Okay. So you're on 19 HP. We have a lot of ways to do 19 damage next turn, and if we don't do 19 damage next turn, we're just dead. Oh, this is just +5, just to make him angry. Okay, never mind. We don't have a weakness apply. We didn't lose anything there. We pick up a lizard tail. And oh my god, look at this. This is incredible. We want both of these. It's probably too early for Wraith Form, though. We have to upgrade Wraith Form for it to really do anything on 3 energy. We want this later. We'll do the Noxious Fumes for now. Yeah. We do have this fire potion. I'm trying to hang on to it. Footwork, yes. And now we really have to consider whether or not 2 HP with a lizard tail is worth an upgrade. So is a lizard tail worth an upgrade? Considering what we have in the deck, upgrading Catalyst, Footwork, Noxious Fumes, even Skewer, all this kit right here needs to be upgraded. I think we do take the rest anyway, but it is a consideration. Ninja Scroll. Okay. That's not bad with the +1 strength. 15 damage. That's a decent open. And then maybe we use the fire potion this fight to save us from, well, from something. Well, maybe we just save Lizard Tail with it, I guess. Oh, footwork at the bottom of the deck. Stuff. If this does 16 plus 8, we don't quite get there, so we can't get the footwork down. It's a bummer. The title didn't last very long. You're gonna need some more channel points to compete. Used all my channel points for that. It's honestly, that's pretty close to cyberbullying. You might have an argument. All right, the kit is online. Dodge and roll with the footwork is a yes. All right, so we are not going to rest here. We absolutely need upgrades for this deck. So if we have to throw Lizard Tail away, so be it. Come on, we have so many good upgrades here. We'll do the Catalyst first. Catalyst is just too good with 2 deadly poisons in the deck. Okay. 6/6. I didn't even notice that. Uh-oh. Funkus. I have to use Fire Potion here? So if we use Fire Potion... Yeah, then we can full block pretty easily. Hate to see it. Bend the knee. Terror. Nope. I think we're past the terror kit being decent. 249 Spire bucks. Chance at a well-laid plans. That's a nice start. Lots of things to well-laid plans, namely the Catalyst right now, I guess. The Orrery could help us get the rest of our kit. Also, just a card remove, though, is pretty good. Can't quite do it all. My queen. BGD McQueen. Try that on for size, if you like it. Okay, I think we go no Orrery. And you can think about the colorless potion. All right, we thought about it. How good is Envenom as a solo card? Usually pretty bad. The value proposition of an unupgraded Envenom is pretty terrible. 2 energy, and then later on you get to apply 1 poison per attack. The Silent tends to lean towards skills, so that's already kind of a negative on Envenom, since you're not really stacking attacks. Sometimes with Cloak and Dagger, sometimes you're applying some poison. It's much better if it's upgraded, and if you have like a Snecko Skull, because Snecko Skull will allow you to apply 2 poison per attack. And then again, in the situation where we have Cloak and Dagger, that's pretty good. So you've got block, and you've got 4 poison coming in for 1 energy, just in that scenario. And you can kind of take off from there. But largely, the Silent doesn't need Envenom, because how much of her other kit has poison. Like, you'd usually find poison all the time. Usually. 138 bucks. We can't buy anything else. All right. So now the question is, do we rest? I think probably not, right? Sometimes we do. Sometimes we don't. Really wanted that Survivor for next turn, though. This was, all right. That was not good. Thank you, Boot. Considering we have +1 strength, we're not going to see a lot of action from the Boot. So gotta acknowledge it when you can. This turn we are being attacked. We'll hang on to another defend. Thank you, Boot. Let's play it really safe. The poison kills over a couple turns, so just having some block means we should be fine here. Yeah. Good fight, you nerd. Getting multiple disconnects and lag? Really? Well, let me know if it kind of keeps happening. I don't think I'm dropping any frames, and my bitrate looks good. Unless it dipped just momentarily, which I guess could have happened. Bullet time is that much better now that we have the well-laid plans. Could be a decent turn for us. We don't have the card draw to make it really good. The only real downside to it. Alchemize is also pretty good. Try the bullet time. I don't usually take bullet time this early, though. It's not really a fan. But hey, bullet time with Ring of the Serpent. That's a thing. I don't usually like Ring of the Serpent that much. I don't want to take the Fusion Hammer yet because of how much stuff we have to upgrade. Noxious Well-Laid Plans is maybe one of our better upgrades. I mean, you name it. There's so much stuff to upgrade here. And Calling Bell is just kind of a no for me. The Serpent. When is bullet time ever not good? It's kind of difficult to explain. One of the issues with bullet time is it gets in the way of you drawing other stuff. So if you draw 5 cards, you play bullet time, you get to play 4 cards instead of 3. Usually if you're on 3 energy, it just never quite, I don't know, it's difficult to explain, but bullet time ends up kind of being a curse and gets in the way of you drawing other stuff, in my opinion. Exactly, 3 energy, limited card draw. It's just not worth it. It's kind of like taking prepared. I think at least when I started out, I thought prepared was incredible. I'm like, this is just free draw. Why would you ever not take prepared? And then slowly I learned why you would not take prepared. Like, it's just free card draw. It's free real estate, right? But yeah, the value proposition on bullet time is actually not very good, unless you have extra card draw and energy. So like if you have acrobatics and 4 energy, bullet time's amazing because you can get a full hand of cards to play. But if you don't, it's not very good. Help. $13 exactly? Come on. Do we want to hang on to anything for next turn? Like a strike? Not really? Hang on to this catalyst for another turn or two. We could put him on 9 poison. 9 poison's probably better. The footwork being on the bottom of the deck is why we took so much damage this fight. I don't really value this Essence of Steel very highly, but it is one of our, like, we have an open potion slot, so we're not dying to use it here. Bullet time, Runic Pyramid. See, now we're talking. Now that's a combo. This, on the other hand, just does not spark joy. Now I guess we'll use Essence of Steel, having lost 3 HP from last turn. Sad face. What? Excuse me, that is like all of my block. Okay. Well, actually, we had dodge and roll. Maybe I didn't need to hang out to the defend there. All right. My dude is dead now. Rough avocado fight. Who's our boss? Champ? Stuff does not help against Champ. Oh. Get Jaxed, transform 2 cards, obtain a special relic. Interesting. So either we transform 2 strikes and we're done with our strikes, or we take mutagenic strength and we have, what are these now? 8 damage shivs. We've got 24 damage just from shivs alone on turn 1 every single time for the rest of the run. Let's do that. You're 1 off from your potion plus remove. Remove a strike and then do maybe a strength potion? I think we need a little more help to get us through the rest of the run here. Ah, you nerds are too late. The money is gone. 33 damage on its own. We can get it to where it's 22. If we Survivor, then we don't get footwork down. But one of these guys is down. It's a good turn. Thank you, Boot. Ooh, good catalyst. Nope. He's gonna steal my $4, man. We're gonna make money off that fight. No big deal. Dagger throw plus. Probably a no. Choke is only really good on turn 1, or if we can pair it with bullet time. Paired with bullet time, it's pretty good. It's not that good. It's okay. I think we're gonna skip that. We're only on 19 cards right now. So that's the other kind of scary bit here. We're going into either... Oh, we have all of the fights actually available to us. Yeah, first turn was Shivs too. I don't know if that's reason enough to go for it though. Sometimes Book of Stabbing just kills us. Same with Tri-Slavers. Our turn 1 is really strong, though. I have a strength pot. All right. Oh, we took all his friends away. Poor guy. Ooh, what a combo. I don't know. With these two, we could probably just hang out and let Catalyst do the work. Sometimes we just hang out to neutralize for a block card. Does basically nothing. Let's see, this is 1624, so we're already full blocking. Seems good. Retreat, retreat. The Specimen. Whenever an enemy dies, transfer any poison it has to a random enemy. Pretty good. Predator's Decent Blade Dance Plus. Blade Dance Plus doesn't do much for us other than just 15 damage. We don't have like we don't have any Shiv synergies. But Predator plus Bullet Time is definitely a combo. It's probably too good to pass up. Really want to get this well-laid plan. If we can get well-laid plans upgraded with bullet time, we are in such a better place. Again, sometimes Book of Stabbing just ends us, though. There's nothing we could do about it. Great All Strikes and Defense, yes. Yeah. One more is fine. Unfortunately, I mean, Toxic Egg is coming in a little late, but we can still put it to work. Play a game like Slay the Spire? What is the game like Slay the Spire? $18.26. Well, if it's gonna be that perfect, how can we say no? Oh, we still have Lizard Tail too. Yeah, okay. So we definitely made the right call that turn. Bullet time? Yeah, bullet time. Okay. Bullet time and Catalyst? Yeah. Rogue Adventure. Always looking for some good Slay the Spire clones, if that's not like an offensive term for them. Yeah. I guess we could have hung on to that. I don't know. Just kind of went on autopilot for a second. Hang on to the wounds. Got him. Yo, look at our HP again. Funkas. Kunai. My. And Crippling Cloud plus. Start every combat with at least +1 dex. Now we got a little thing going. I like where we're at. I still think we have like too many good upgrades. They're too good. I want to think ahead to the champ fight now. Sometimes we just need heftier block cards there. Sometimes we just need the Noxious Fumes upgraded. Also, we really need to get our poison cards upgraded so we can actually do like a catalyst and kill them over 2 turns. So maybe it has to just be Noxious Fumes. I think that maybe means that we lose our Lizard Tail, but I like getting Noxious Fumes up. Oh my god. Almost definitely lose our Lizard Tail now. Unless we kill this guy on turn 1, which I can't imagine that we do. So if we were to use our energy potion and skewer, gain a dexterity, I guess. This goes to 11. Catalyst is 12. This guy. This makes it go to 8. Oh, then we can't block. Never mind. We would transfer 19 poison, so that's not quite the kill. Okay, we'll just go for the kill like next turn. Good fight. Pick up a dex potion anyway. Chance at some stuff that I'm gonna pass on. Oh, that wasn't our combat. I totally blanked. I thought this was our combat we were going through. I thought we had an event. Well, that makes things so much worse. Ooh, order. Order. Took 1 extra damage there. No, I think we took 2 extra damage there due to order. 24. Yeah, I agree. Like, somebody asked me, I think it was just yesterday, if I play any other deck building games. And I was like, not really. And it's mostly because of how good Slay the Spire is. I've never really felt the need to branch out and play other games just because Slay the Spire is that good. It's not really fair to other games, but I had mentioned, yesterday I mentioned Retropolis and what was the other one? One Step from Eden, it just came out, which is kind of a deck building kind of game, which are all pretty cool. Yeah, Retropolis. It's on Steam. It's in early access. It's kind of a mixture between like Kingdom, which is like the side-scrolling game where you build up your little kingdom and you run around on a horse, and I don't really want to call it Slay the Spire. It's not really like Slay the Spire. It's a deck building game. Kingdom / deck building. It seems cool. When I've looked at it, I've always thought to myself, well, I'm going to give that a little more time in the oven. We're going to see how it comes out when it's done. I think it has a lot of potential to be exceptionally good. I'm just not convinced it's quite there yet. Haha. I have learned. Choose to take A tier, or we use our Dex potion. So we want to get Noxious Fumes into play. Footwork's on the bottom of the deck, that's why. I don't think we need the Dex potion this fight. Except for this turn. And taking 8 damage, kind of a big price to pay. We could also just not play the Noxious Fumes and roll the dice on a debuff or an easier turn next turn. I think I'm willing to do that. And then we can get the +1 dex from using Skewer on 0. Onsown! Hello. See you again. Coming into a pretty spicy silent run here. Nothing too special. We've got some poison cards. We've got a catalyst. We've got a specimen and toxic egg and kunai. You know, it's one of those types of runs. We are really close to wanting our catalyst in hand. I think we pull around to it in time, though. Usually we pull around to it in time, especially with the Ring of the Serpent. Is 26. We're... So ideally we're dropping catalyst. Uh-oh. So we wanted catalyst this turn. It's not so bad. We've got 6 dexterity, and with Predator plus hanging on to bullet time for next turn, we'll have a lot of cards to play. If we don't, see how much extra damage we have to play around with. 3 minus. So he goes to 32. We've got 12 damage to play around with. So if we use Predator, he goes below half. Oh, I think it's not a bad observation. I think the the Watcher has a pretty steep learning curve that is unkind, to say the least. If you really just don't love her playstyle, that's fine. I think she has a really unique kit amongst the other 3 characters, so I'm a fan of her. She does tend to like break my brain a little bit sometimes, though, which I don't appreciate. Give me all the cards, please. Such a great turn. So we go to 44 damage here, which is not too much of a problem. Got bullet time for next turn. We just hang on to the defense, yeah? Nice. Stack 1 more dex. I don't know if I have a lot of advice to give for the Watcher yet. I kind of wish I did, but she's, I mean, by far my least played character. Not due to lack of appreciation or enjoyment for the character. It's just kind of the way it's... Well, I played this game for like a year, 2 years before she came out, so kind of the way it works. Okay. This deck really wants 4 energy, but I mean, we have like bullet time plus a Snecko. I mean, like that. So there you go. There's a situation where you want 3 energy, bullet time. There you go. Plus, so this is 2 additional cards. We're going to be drawing 8 cards per turn with Snecko Eye. And we have a well-laid plans to time out our Wraith form and stuff. It's too good. completely broken. Our turn 1 actually really sucks now because of the ninja scroll, but this is what it is. Alright, our Flaming Elite is here. I don't think we really have to shy away from elites now that we have Wraith Form plus Bullet Time. And we also really want to upgrade the Wraith Form. That's a top tier upgrade for us. We're looking for Burst to complete the Burst Catalyst kit. Other than that, we'll take some fights. Wow, with well-laid plans and drawing 8 cards per turn, we get a perfect 10 cards. 10 cards! That's nice. It's like really hard not to just play Bullet Time. Next turn kind of sucks. We don't have Noxious Fumes up, so the poison isn't quite stacking yet, but we do have the specimen to bounce it around. Maybe we just hang on to the Wraith Form then. No, because we have no block. But yeah, it's like, I don't know, between like a Wave of the Hand. I don't know, Wave of the Hand kind of changed my mind about the Watcher. Wave of the Hand plus Talk to the Hand. That if you can get that combo online with Weave or Flurry of Blows, that is just like the coolest thing ever. It's so much weak. You've got like 40 stacks of weakness on the enemy. And I don't know. I think the Stance Dancing thing is really hard to get off though. So I understand if you're not too into that component of the kit. Let's go for this guy. Sometimes. Predator now is almost completely useless. You love, hate to see it. Oh, baby. And honestly, with this kunai, sometimes we can just stack decks faster than we lose decks, considering the card draw and everything. Hey, look, we almost have Bullet Time again. Yeah, if we can remove this last strike and keep the deck as thin as possible, pick up another piece of the poison kit, we are good to go. Yeah. Duplication potion. Okay. Found the other piece of the poison kit. Yeah, you know, those other cards we were looking for. They're pretty good. We're actually not cycling around to Bullet Time again for a minute, but that's okay. We've got Wraith Form. It's going to be a tough call between upgrading. Well, no, I think we just always upgrade Wraith Form. Yeah. Aw, man. No Bullet Time. Wait. Found it. All right. This is all junk. Is this our... Yeah, so this is our last shot potentially before Act 4. Piercing Whale is pretty exceptional. Again, just removing a strike is exceptional. Potion Belt's really good. Shemex. We don't have anything to Chem X outside of Skewer, and we're only ever on 3 energy, so not quite as nice as I'd like it to be. I think it's a tough call between Piercing Whale and Potion Belt. Or excuse me, card remove for Potion Belt. With as much card draw as we have, a single strike isn't that bad. Actually, we would probably remove Slice at this point. It does stack Kunai sometimes with Bullet Time. Yeah, so maybe it's Potion Belt then. Okay, so we're hanging on to both catalysts for the Bullet Time turn. There it is. Good fight, my dude. Please make me happy that I got this Potion Belt. Just be the best thing ever if we went into the end of the act in the heart. Hey, in the heart with all these potions. Blade Dance is interesting again with the Bullet Time. It's worse going into this fight, and maybe it's not quite as good going into the heart fight. So we might just want this dodge and roll plus. Do not need a third deadly poison. These guys again. 6 full Darklings. All right, it's a little rough right now. We didn't get our poison kit out, and we had to do Wraith form very early. But hey, there's our Boule time. This guy's going to +4. Hang on to that 3-cost defend. Hey, look at that. It's Boule time. Good try, Specimen. Good try. Junk. Sure, just doing Wraith form. Oh, we're in a good spot. This is where you want to be in almost all instances. In all things Slay the Spire. Maybe could have burned Piercing Whale there, actually. I'm kind of on autopilot considering, I don't know, just how strong the deck is right now. Have to get well-laid plans out. It's a question of if we Wraith form here. Now we could just hang on to it, yeah? Yeah. Oops, order. Order. Good fight, you giant nerd. I think this was actually the fight we wanted to see going into our Flaming Elite. Reptomancer still kills us on like turn 2. It's not a free fight by any stretch. This is just over. The good news is I don't have any relics to keep my eye on, so we don't have to like work on an incense burner or anything. It's already cooked in. Is there another chance at a blade dance? I don't know. It only really works in the context of bullet time. It is always +1 dex, though. Alright, we've seen it enough times for me to give it a chance. And to regret my choices. I think we get 2 events. Assuming we make it through Nemesis. We're looking to cash in our Omamori as quickly as we can. Well, nah, we might get hit for 45 next turn. Give me footwork, please. Ask and you shall receive, I guess. Get some boot value here if we want to. Sure. I think I mentioned the Nemesis specifically when we picked up the boot in wherever that was. Act 1? 2? Something? Here comes the value train. Oops. Boot. Boot. No boot. Oh, Nemesis. It was a good try, guy. Really was. A Maw Bank. Okay. Maw Bank, we're not going to get a lot of value out of it, but the value we do get out of it is pretty good. I'm not against it. And most of our deck is upgraded. I think at this point, like just getting neutralized or our deadly poisons upgraded are good for us. Do the neutralize. Super late, but it's okay. Ooh. T. Willie, thank you very much for the follow. This is more difficult than it seems. The best thing about Red Mask is that it strips away an artifact charge from the Act 4 elites at this point. And that gets in our way of killing them more so than most things. Sometimes Time Eaters mean on turn 1, but whatever. Donu and Deka also get an artifact charge stripped from them. I think that's worth 167 gold. Look at this. Look at this. Even more kunai value. You love to see it. At this point, guess we'll hang on to the 2 catalysts. don't even know why I used strike on that guy. Pointless. All right, so we didn't manage to pick up our bursts, but I think we've seen that regardless, we're still in a good spot. Oh, strike plus. Shame. What a shame. So if we were to upgrade a card here, I guess it would just be our deadly poisons. We're in that situation where I'm not sure that we've even taken damage in the third act, or if we have, it's been minimal. Then there's this turn. So I don't want to use my Piercing Wail yet, but I think we're kind of forced. Kind of. We also don't get Footwork into play. We can Piercing Wail, defend, Deadly Poison. It's okay. Yeah, turn one was not particularly good. Our Snecko Eye is just that much worse since we have Ninja Scroll and Ring of the Serpent. Like, we don't have that much hand space for Snecko to pull in decent cards for us to, you know, not take a ton of extra damage. This turn also does not spark joy. Wow. Time Eater with the 3 big attacks in a row. What a jerk. I think we do want to play 3 cards here. The 3 cards we have to play are so low impact. We would have to do Defend, Slice, Skewer. So we're blocking for only 9. We're not getting a dex out of these 2. We're just making it so our next turn with Bullet Time is just that much better. But I think it's still correct. Half HP. 4 attacks in a row, my dude. It's just mean. We have Duplication Potion for Catalyst if we have to. It's not actually going to half right now. So we would have a full draw next turn. So we could get Noxious down this turn. Like, we really want to hang on to this Duplication Potion for Act 4. It's a matter of if it's too greedy. We don't have Footwork in play either. Yikes. Wait, don't we just kill him with Catalyst? Wait, 180? Yeah, wait. Never mind. I don't know what I was thinking, but it wasn't correct. I think I was thinking that Catalyst was doubling. I don't know why. Can't explain it. It was all wrong. All right. Let's see where we're at. Yeah, this is Specimen's time to shine. We just need a good pull from Snecko here. Okay, bullet time is good enough. Oh, maybe we should have done a piercing whale first. My order might have been bad there. We'll hang on to piercing well for this turn, just in case. At this point, we're close to just being able to Wraith form and call it a fight. Yeah. We're gonna hit for 36. We have 24, 37 block. Easily. We hang on to Noxious and Wraith form. We're looking for, again, bullet time. Not bullet time. I think we just Wraith form. Honestly, it's good enough. With the specimen, it's like a delayed corpse explosion, kind of. Once again, I'm asking you for your bullet time. Exactly. Surprise, Deca. What a terrible surprise. First of all, where did my friend go? Second of all, why am I dying? Goodbye. Goodbye. That was a smooth fight after the time eater. The time eater was a little sketchy. I think that was like 4 attacks in a row. It didn't stop to buff or defend or anything, so that one was sketchy. We only went through our regen potion. Feel good about it. So either we upgrade Deadly Poison or take 8 HP at this point. I'm gonna take 8 HP. Alright, 106 Spire bucks. Chance at the Deadly Poison plus, Cloak and Dagger. And Dagger plus is... it's not bad. Cannot afford Cloak and Dagger plus and the Liquid Bronze. I think that would have been a nice combo for us. Mr. Whimsy, thank you very much for the follow. We can do Cloak and Dagger and Deadly Poison plus. Okay. Maybe. I don't like that we went to 27 cards, but... oh. That's a turn 1. Not a good one, but that's a turn 1. Got both of our catalysts, unfortunately. Don't have a way to break the artifact charge either. Unless we were to use... No, never mind. And our block is not good either. I guess I'm glad that we took the 8 HP. There's an argument for Flex Potion in this fight, since it's not particularly good in the hard fight. Yikes. A boule time. Boule time's pretty good. Get him, Boot. Good draw. Good draw. Now it's a matter of just cycling around to the... Wait. I think I meant to play well-laid plans there. The Catalysts again. Whoops. Please? Okay. We are back to the good place. Can I get a 4th potion? No. You can get 2 HP, though. 2nd copy of Wraith Farm. I mean, okay. Got Duplication Potion and a couple copies of Wraith Form in the deck. I think we're in a decent spot. And turn 1... Well, it doesn't spark joy, but it's not the worst. We'll use our Flex Pot. There's an off chance that we just die next turn, but we do have Predators, so it is definitely an off chance. Shiv for 2 HP. Okay, it's a decent turn. We've got a lot of dexterity here, a lot of block here, and we have our duplication potion for footwork if we want it. Honestly, I think 5 turns of intangible should be enough. Yeah, this is a really interesting order turn. Whether or not we play Blade Dance for 1 dexterity is kind of questionable, as well as Cloak and Dagger. Like, 6 extra dexterity here puts us at 9. That's quite a lot of block. I think that's enough to get us through. We have to play bullet time. I think we do this. Now we consider. Or do we? Maybe we don't play the shivs here? Like barely living right now, so I think we do have to play the cloak and dagger. We really just need to pull the Piercing Wail or a Wraith form next turn. Honestly, kind of annoying. So we have to Wraith form to live, which is okay. We have to play well-laid plans. We really need to get this poison down. Before the artifact charges come in, we need to get our catalysts in play. So we're hanging on to this, of course. If we're hanging on to that, we kind of also want to hang on to... Oh, we need to get... Have to get Catalyst into play here, which means we would end up taking 2 extra damage. We Crippling Cloud plus Catalyst. Hang on to... Wraith form like Survivor? Ideally, we play dodge and roll here. We have Noxious Fumes in play. We could also hang on to Crippling Cloud to break the artifact charges. But then we don't get Catalyst in play, and I just think we're going too slow at that point. And tripling the poison only takes it to 36. Like, we're not even in a great spot there. Hey, Mr. Whimsy, thank you for stopping by and chatting. Sorry, this went a little slower than I would have liked. I think it has to be Crippling Cloud Catalyst, and then we hang on to Wraith Form plus like a dodge and roll. Okay. So it's a question of if we'd use bullet time this turn, I guess. We could save it for next turn. If we use bullet time, we can get dodge and roll in play, which I think we're doing anyway. So dodge and roll, defend gets us through this turn. And then we have 1 extra energy. Can't really do anything with. But then we'll have bullet time, Wraith Form for next turn. There's an off chance we just full block. There's a chance. And then we can hang on to this Wraith Form for another turn. Taking 26 block into next turn is pretty good. I actually even need this. Look at that, we're still at +5 dexterity. We're in a good spot. But we are not... Well, we do have neutralize to apply, actually. Let me see where this takes the damage. I think it's like 35-ish. Yeah. So if we were to defend here, we could still play... Takes us to 38? -2, 36. So we could still play a Catalyst here and almost damage cap. Actually, we could play Piercing Whale. That's worth it. Whew. Okay. So let's make sure we hit the damage cap here. I think more than anything, we need to hang on to some block, because even if we Wraith form into a multi-attack turn, we could still die. So if we defend bullet time, we can then hang on to, I don't know, like Wraith form plus anything. Cloak and Dagger would still be 10 block. We'll have Predator as well for the full block. Yeah, I think I'm good with this. All right, got 2 more dexterity out of that turn. Honestly, we can almost full block this too. Actually, I think we can with the neutralize. 36? We're there? GG. Nice try, Mr. Hart. Hello, Kitten. Some good luck, kitty. Oh. Oh, GG. That was a good one. After the kind of heartbreaking Watcher and Ironclad runs that died to some unnecessary shenanigans, maybe. That was a nice one to win. Ah. Yeah, even with the Wraith form in play, we never really lost all the dexterity we gained from the kunai and the duplication potion on footwork, which I wasn't expecting to do. And it goes to show we didn't actually need to pick up that second copy of Wraith form. It was there, it participated, but it didn't actually end up doing anything for us, I don't think. We would have won without it. It would have been closer, but we would have won. The skewer ended up being pretty nice too into the later run because we were able to use just a 0-cost skewer to stack kunai. You go to sleep in the lamp. Why he does this? Here, I'll try to show you guys. He likes to sleep in my lamps, so now it's all dark in here. Hello, it's me. Oh, but that was a good one. It was a very, very good one.